Welcome to the world of luxury and exclusivity, where the most expensive and exclusive foods and drinks reign supreme. From rare and exotic ingredients to handcrafted creations, these culinary delights are reserved for only the most discerning of palates and the most deep-pocketed of individuals. In this video, we'll explore some of the most lavish and opulent foods and beverages that money can buy, from the rarest caviar to the most expensive champagne. Luxury and exclusivity are two words that often go hand in hand, and when it comes to food and drink, this is especially true. From rare and exotic ingredients to handcrafted creations, there are a plethora of culinary delights that are reserved for only the most discerning of palates and the most deep-pocketed of individuals. These lavish and opulent foods and beverages are often associated with celebration and indulgence, and are sought after for their unique flavors, textures, and experiences. But before we delve into these specific foods and drinks, it's important to understand what makes a food or drink expensive and exclusive in the first place. There are several factors that contribute to the high cost and exclusivity of these culinary treats, including rarity, scarcity, labor intensity, and demand. The most expensive foods. White truffles. These highly prized fungi are known for their distinct, earthy flavor and are often used as a finishing touch on dishes such as pasta, risotto, and eggs. White truffles are extremely rare, with only a small portion of the world's truffle production being white. They are typically found in the Piedmont region of Italy, and their scarcity, along with the difficulty in cultivating them, makes them some of the most expensive foods in the world. In fact, the price of white truffles can reach up to $3,600 per pound. Beluga caviar. Caviar is a luxury food that is made from the raw eggs of sturgeon fish. Beluga caviar, which is considered the most prestigious and expensive type, comes from beluga sturgeon that is native to the Caspian Sea. The eggs are large, have a delicate flavor, and are typically consumed as a garnish or topping on canapes and other dishes. The rarity and difficulty in harvesting beluga caviar make it one of the most expensive foods in the world, and prices reaching upwards of $10,000 per pound. Saffron. Saffron is a spice that is made from the stigmas of saffron crocus flower. It has a distinct, earthy flavor and is used to add color and flavor to dishes such as paella, risotto, and other rice dishes. Saffron is labor-intensive to harvest as it requires the handpicking of the stigmas from the flowers. This, along with its rarity, makes it one of the most expensive spices in the world, with prices reaching upwards of $5,000 per pound. Yubari melons. These melons, which are native to Japan, are considered a luxury item due to their rarity and the care that goes into cultivating them. Yubari melons are grown in greenhouses and are carefully hand-pollinated, pruned, and nurtured until they reach the perfect level of ripeness. They're known for their sweet, juicy flesh and are often given as gifts in Japan. In fact, 2 Yubari melons were auctioned off for a record-breaking $2,600 in 2008. Dansuke watermelons. These watermelons, which are native to the Japanese island of Hokkaido, are also considered a luxury item due to their rarity and the care that goes into cultivating them. Dansuke watermelons are grown in greenhouses and are carefully hand-pollinated, pruned, and nurtured until they reach the perfect level of ripeness. They're known for their sweet, crisp flesh and are often given as gifts in Japan. In fact, a simple Dansuke watermelon was auctioned off for a record-breaking of $6,100 in 2008. The most expensive drinks. Champagne. Champagne is a sparkling wine that is produced in the Champagne region of France. It is made from a blend of grapes, and the bubbles are created through a process known as secondary fermentation, in which the wine is bottled with a mixture of sugar and yeast, which ferments and creates carbon dioxide. Champagne is known for its luxurious and celebratory connotations, and as such, there are many expensive and exclusive brands on the market. Some of the most expensive champagnes include Krug's Clos d'Ambonnet, which costs around $3,500 per bottle, and Dom Perignon's Plenitude 2P2, which costs around $1,500 per bottle. Scotch whiskey. Scotch whiskey is a type of whiskey that is made in Scotland from water, barley, and yeast. It is aged in oak barrels for a minimum of 3 years, and the longer it is aged, the more expensive it becomes. Some of the most expensive Scotch whiskies include the Macallan M, which costs around $6,000 per bottle, and the Glenfiddich Janet Sheed Roberts Reserve, which costs around $20,000 per bottle. Cognac. Cognac is a type of brandy that is made from grapes that are grown in the Cognac region of France. It is aged in oak barrels for a minimum of 2 years, and the longer it is aged, the more expensive it becomes. Some of the most expensive cognacs include Hennessy's Paradis Imperial, which costs around $2,000 per bottle, and Remy Martin's Louis XIII, which costs around $3,000 per bottle. Tequila. Tequila is a type of liquor that is made from the blue agave plant, which is native to Mexico. It is aged in oak barrels for a minimum of 2 months, and the longer it is aged, the more expensive it becomes. Some of the most expensive tequilas include Casa Drognis Joven, which costs around $1,200 per bottle, and Clés Azules Ultra, which costs around $30,000 per bottle. Vodka. Vodka is a type of liquor that is made from a variety of grains, including wheat, rye, and corn. It is distilled to a high proof and is often considered a neutral spirit, meaning it doesn't have a distinctive flavor profile. Some of the most expensive vodkas include Russo Baltic's Devon, which costs around $1,500 per bottle, and Billionaire vodka, which costs around $3,700 per bottle. These are just a few examples of the most expensive and exclusive foods and drinks that money can buy. From rare and exotic ingredients to handcrafted creations, these culinary delights are reserved for only the most discerning of palates and the most deep-pocketed of individuals. If you have the means and the desire to indulge in these lavish and opulent treats, then go ahead and treat yourself. But for the rest of us, we can always dream and perhaps save up for that special occasion. Thanks for watching our video on the most expensive and exclusive foods and drinks. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Let us know in the comments what your favorite luxury food or drink is. And don't forget to follow us on social media for more updates.